Hi, I'm Belle. Welcome back to my channel, Belle, My Weight Loss Journey. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So tonight is Tuesday, it's about 10 o'clock, and this evening I went to group and I weighed in. So just to recap, last Tuesday I went to group being very fearful about what the scales would say. I didn't want to go. I'd had a really big works afternoon and evening the Friday before, and so I went to group last Tuesday really thinking I was going to get quite a big gain. I went to group last week and I'd actually lost ½ a pound, so I was really delighted. And then in terms of this week, I decided at the beginning of the week to follow Slimming World properly. So over the last few weeks, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know this, but the last couple of weeks I've been following Weight Watchers, even though I'd been weighing in at Slimming World, and I decided a week ago, so last Wednesday, that I was actually going to go back to following the Slimming World plan. There's a video about the reasons for that, but I basically decided, having done Weight Watchers for a couple of weeks, that last week, so over the last week, that I would follow Slimming World. So I have done that for the last week. I've been super good. I have drunk lots of water. I have kept within my sins. I think there was one day when I had 16.5 sins and one day when I had 13.5 sins, but the other 5 days of the week I have had under 5 sins every day. I think I've had loads of speed food. I have tracked everything in my journal. I have been extremely good and on plan and a proper angelic little Slimming Worlder. But this week has been a bit of a weird one. So firstly, it's my first week on YouTube, and naively, before I started this YouTube journey, I thought that you just kind of recorded a video and miraculously it went to the internet. I didn't realise there was a bit more to it than that. So over this week, I have probably been averaging about 3 hours sleep. In addition to that, what that's meant, in addition to being tired every day, is that I have not been so good on the exercise front. So I was exercising quite a bit, and I haven't really done any this week because I've just been busy kind of editing and doing stuff on YouTube. So my exercise has fallen off a bit. But the other thing is, obviously, where I was following Weight Watchers before and now I'm following Slimming World, I have been eating a lot more kind of carbs, like pasta and rice. Not loads, because I don't eat loads anyway, but definitely at the weekend I had last week I had a jacket potato, and then over the weekend I had rice. I had a massive bowl of pasta when I went out, and I had sushi yesterday. That's totally free food, fine on the plan. Slimming World, you know, it's absolutely fine for you to be having free foods like that, as long as you're obviously filling a third of your plate with speed and you're sticking to the rest of the food optimizing plan. But for me, I hadn't had a lot of kind of major carbs like pasta and rice for probably at least a month. So for me, it's quite a difference to be having those. So anyway, I went to scales. I went to weigh in this evening, extremely optimistic. I knew I'd been super good all week. I knew that I'd followed the plan to the letter. And anyway, I weighed in this evening and I stayed the same. And I don't know whether really to be totally furious. Like, half of me was completely fuming and the other half was just absolutely devastated. I was so gutted. Like, I've had weeks in the past where I've gone to weigh in knowing that I've had 3 or 4 meals out, and I've had a few puddings, I've had a couple of glasses of wine. This week was not like that. I was so good this week, and I just felt absolutely devastated when she said that. I was so angry. I was annoyed with everything, everyone. I just ugh. So anyway, I weighed in a couple of hours ago. I've had a few hours to think about it, and I've decided it's just my body adjusting to doing something a little bit different. I know the plan works. I've lost weight on it before. Loads of people have lost loads of weight on it. I just need to be patient. I definitely need to just put my faith in the plan. I know it works. I know I'm doing it right. I've done Slimming World on and off for about 20 years, so I know the plan inside now. I religiously look things up on the Sin app, so I'm not being complacent. I write everything in my journal, so I make sure that I track my sins and everything. I know that I am doing the plan properly, but this week it's just my body adjusting to what's something different. I am a bit gutted though, because as you probably know, I've got a holiday next week, and I really wanted to be like 6.5 pounds lighter than I am at the moment. So I'm not going away. I won't be going. I've got one more weigh-in before I go away, but I won't be going away at the weight I wanted to. But I'm still 2 stone lighter than I was at the beginning of the year. So, you know, I can't complain. I've just got to keep progressing in the right direction. I can't let, you know, staying the same and feeling despondent mean that I like throw in the towel and just become ridiculous. I also felt really bad for you guys, because I thought, you know, I've launched this channel. You have all been really supportive, and you're watching my journey, and, you know, you're expecting me to do well every week. And I felt like I'd kind of let you down as well. And I hope that I haven't. I hope you know I'm just human, and like everybody on a weight loss journey, mine is not necessarily going to be a perfectly smooth, perfect route to my target. I guess there are going to be weeks like this. And I know people say there's no shame in a maintain, but for me, I can't help how I felt, and it was really gutting. But anyway, moving things forward, I am drawing a line under this week, and I am focused on next Tuesday, when I am going to have a big loss. Let me tell you, that is happening. So my strategy for this week, I'm going to continue doing the 777 challenges, which I've been doing the last couple of days, which is, I think, if I've interpreted it right, 7 glasses of water within 7 sins a day and 7 speed foods a day. So I hope I've understood that right, but I've recorded a video of what I eat on a 777 day, which I will post in the next week. I'm also going to have as many SP days this week as I can, and again, I'll record what I'm eating on those. And I am so motivated to have a good loss next Tuesday. So I'm just trying to kind of not be despondent, and you know, we all have weeks like this. Who knows what it could have been. I am also really going to focus this week on having as much fibre as I can, so making sure that I am having sort of high fibre cereals as my healthy B. So I'll probably have a couple of wheat bran cakes and some all bran. I know certainly my body responds quite well to having using my healthy B for those kind of things. So I'm going to do that this week. I haven't bought anything that exciting as my kind of things to try this week, but I did get this, which, as you can see, is the coconut and raisin Weetabix, which I've tried before, really like, and you can have 2 of those at your healthy B. So I'll be having those this week too. So anyway, I hope that you've had a better week than me. I hope that you've had good losses this week, and I would love to know how you've done. So comment down below, let me know how your week's been. Let me know if you've had a good week or a bad week. I'd love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support as always. If you have liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to continue to follow my journey, please subscribe to my channel. But here's to a great week for all of us. We can do this, we can absolutely do it, and next week when I record this video, it's going to be a good loss. You mark my words. So here's to a good week for all of us. All the best. Bye. Hi, just a quickie. I said on that video that sushi was free. It's not free. It will definitely have sins. I was just trying to make the example that rice is a free food. But with regards to sushi, do make sure that you look it up on the app, and the sin value varies from shop to shop and from packet of sushi to packet of sushi. Anyway, I hope you'll have a fantastic week, and I will see you this time next week. Bye.